What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. And just like that, we are back. Hello. What's going on, family? I'm so happy to be here. Feeling good, feeling inspired today. Hopefully you're feeling good. Happy Mindset Day. Yo, thank you so much for rocking with us. Thank you so much for just hanging out, man. Spending today and just a little bit of your time today, man. Just welcome back. Hopefully you caught Pivotal Moments. Phenomenal interview with Kate Madry. If you haven't, stop right now. You don't even need to listen to this. Go back, watch Pivotal Moments or listen to Pivotal Moments wherever you partake in the podcast at, and just really soak up the information that's being dropped there. Just an amazing conversation. If you haven't, check out the merch. We got merch. We got hoodies. It's getting cold outside. It's been cold for a while. Grab a hoodie, please. And of course, if this is your first time here, follow the show. Press that subscribe button. Rate, review. If anything resonates from this episode, share with a friend. That really helps the show grow. And you can follow the show on Instagram at DJChase or at don'ttouchmymindset.com. And if you have your own pivotal moment that you want to share, write the show. We want to hear from you. I believe that your story has the power to change someone's world. So I want to edify you and the things that you've been through and the lessons that you've learned. I love it. But today, we are talking mindset, and we are talking abundance over fear. Abundance versus fear. Which one to operate in, what it looks like, what is a fear-based mindset, what is a healthy adjustment, what is an abundant mindset, and how do we cultivate and maintain that? And this one is exciting. So please strap in, buckle down, grab a notepad. Thank you so much. I'm excited about it. Let's go. Let's dive. Of course, I want to start off with a quote. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. Jim Rohn, the great Jim Rohn. Let me say it one more time, like Jim Rohn. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. If anybody knows Jim Rohn or listens to Jim Rohn, very drawn out speaker, but very clear and concise. And what I love about this quote is that it doesn't speak about the trials, tribulations of life. It's simply put that if you want more, you can have more because you can become more. And that becoming is the work process of it, right? Instead of coming from that victim mindset of why me, why am I here, why did I do this, why did I go through that? Jim takes a different approach at it as in if I want more, I can have more. I just got to become more. I got to become more than I am, because why? We attract what we are, right? So even to break that down even further, how are you leading your life? What are you attracting in your life? If you have less than what you want, and many unfulfilled desires come from underdevelopment. So how are you leading your life, and where are you leading your life from? Are you scared to develop? Are you scared to become everything that you are? Are you scared to be the person that you are meant to be and get everything that's meant for you in this world? I don't want you to be. I want you to know that you can have whatever you want. You can operate from a place of abundance. So let's break this down, right? Let's truly don't miss this. I really want you to catch this one. Please. Because most people do. Most people operate from a place of fear, a fear mindset, right? What does that look like? It's somebody who focuses on limitations. Someone who focuses and gets stuck on most of their strength overextended, right? What does that look like? Somebody who talks too much with no purpose, who can't stop. One who leads with their feelings instead of facts in a situation that we need to operate from a place of strategy and facts. Those They focus on limitations, right? Lack of gratitude, ungrateful for everything, ungrateful. You know these people, you know these type of leaders, you know these type of people that you have in your environment. And if not, do an inventory. Look and see who you have in your inventory of people that you keep around you. Are they focusing on the limitations, right? Focusing on the lack of resources, believing that there's not enough of anything. I mean, like, most people who live in a fear mindset, or all people who live in a fear mindset, focus on this belief that there's not enough of something. Like we don't have enough. Like if we take a slice of the pie, it's less for somebody else to have. And that is the complete wrong mindset to have in any situation, any approach, any business deal, any type of recovery of your life, any type of leadership, any type of organization, you don't have to hurt somebody in order to get yours. You don't got to take from somebody in order to get yours. And anyone who operates from a scarcity mindset, synonym, is that they're believing that there's not enough for everybody. There's not enough to go around, right? That we're going to eventually run out of resources, right? There's a lack of gratitude for the people around them. They build environments off fear, politics, hierarchy, and it's the complete wrong environment to be in. It's not conducive to your growth. And I'm only saying this, I'm not trying to dog nobody out. I want to give you the awareness so you can operate in abundance when you spot these people. When you see these people, you can look in your inner circle and see if you have somebody who's operating from a fear mindset and address it. Look at it and say, hey, we need to either talk about this or we need to get away from each other, because the way that you are focusing on the limitations of the situation, your lack of gratitude, thinking that there's not enough to go around, thinking that we gotta move in a certain type of way in order to gain something. There's no room for that. So those are definitely tough conversations that you have to have. So it's the fact that fear shows up in so many different ways that we got to be aware of it. I simply ask myself, is this coming from a place of abundance or fear? Right? And if it's coming from a place of fear, we got to stop. Did you know we have, on average, 36,000 negative thoughts per day? Absolutely insane. Compared to the 7,200 positive thoughts we have. So we have to physically choose our thoughts and our processes that we use, but it can't be from a place of fear, right? So let's outline abundance. What does that look like? Abundance mindset is a mindset that focuses on growth and development first and foremost. Like, we're always looking to improve, right? There's always more to expand upon without damaging what's already been built. A process that something undergoes in order to expand, right? So an abundance mindset focuses on growth. We encourage that. Anybody who operates from an abundance mindset is looking at the world as its teacher, right? Not its student. Catch this. We have to always be operating like a beginner. I don't have all the answers. I approach every situation willing and ready to learn. Willing and ready to learn. Every situation I say, what's the win, what's the blessing, and what's the opportunity for growth? Where's the lesson, right? An abundance mindset looks like collaboration. If you see your number one influencer, aspirational identity, whatever it may be, and they're only highlighting themselves, I stay away from that, because they feel like there's not enough to go around, or that nobody else's story is big enough to share, right? It's about them and their work. I'm not dogging anybody out that does that, but I can tell, for me, that's a place of scarcity. That's a place of fear, right? Thinking somebody's going to outshine you. Just be careful with that, right? Some people prefer to work alone. Some people work best alone, right? And there's remedies to that, but there's no good or bad to that, or no right or wrong to that. But when we don't even think about collaboration, that's a scarcity mindset versus an abundance mindset. right? A fear mindset versus a mindset of everlasting or overflow, which brings me to another way to spot abundance mindset: gratitude. Gratitude is the easiest way to spot somebody. If you have gratitude for the things that you've been through, the things you're going through, and the places that you're headed, you have gratitude for those three things, you said. What you put out is what you gonna give back. You are what you get what you are, right? Going back to the quote of the day, you can become more, or you can become more to get more. You can have more than you got because you can become more than you are. Gratitude, right? Put that out there. Expect more. Expect blessings. Be grateful for everything that's happened in your life, right? I'm not telling you that it happened, that you seek adversity, but I always say that you have to develop, or life's going to develop you. Change is inevitable. We got to be grateful for the change in the process. Emotionally attached to the process and not the outcome, because it very rarely looks like how you planned it to. Because I'm going through this right now. Very rarely looks like how you planned it to. Just be grateful for the opportunity and the situation and the challenge and the growth. Right? That's all we can be. And my favorite is the place that I stay in. This is my pocket, my little QB sneak play right here, is that there is always more than enough. There's always more than enough. I promise you, anywhere that you go, your success is not going to affect somebody else's success. And it shouldn't, right? Your success should be built off serving others, giving out into the world, reaping what you sow, right? If you're able to plant the seeds, grow the roots, pineapple growth or bamboo growth, whatever it may be, but take that time of putting that good in, knowing that there's more than enough to grow. Your success is not dependent on anybody else. So quit thinking that you got to take from somebody else, or somebody's trying to take from your success. That's the worst part, when you think that somebody's trying to take from your success. It's not the case. It's not true. It's not true. But I'm here to tell you, rest assured, there's more than enough to go around, right? There is no pie that is getting thinner by the slice. But all the gratitude that you put out into the world, with the teams that you collaborate with, on projects that focus on growth and opportunity and development for everyone around them, in a place of servitude leadership. It's a formula. I'm giving you a system. I'm y'all gonna start paying for this, I promise you. Here soon. No, I'm kidding. I can't leave without giving you actionable steps of how to cultivate an abundance mindset, how to make the shift. There's a time in my life where I operated from a place of fear. I did. I was scared that people were out to get me, and people were going to take things from me. I would make money at my job and keep it at the house, stored in Ziploc bags. And I don't trust the bank. That's a place of fear, versus collaborating with the bank in order to get my money to work for me, to generate generational wealth. I want you to make that shift. Always, so, step number one, in any situation, any opportunity, any relationship, any conversation, lead with curiosity. Ask questions. Ask questions. The reason that I'm such a great consultant, I'm such a great coach, and people often love working with me, want to continue working with me, because I develop long-lasting relationships, is that I lead with curiosity. That's all. Right? I think like a beginner. Step number 2, think like a beginner. Right? You don't got all the answers, and I got to tell myself that all the time. I don't got all the answers. What can I learn from this opportunity, right? Believe in sharing resources. What helped you come up, help somebody else come up. Help the person who's 2 steps behind you. Help the person that's 4 steps behind you, 2 years behind you. Share your resources that got you to where you are, so you can encourage growth, right? Encourage growth. Step number 4, to cultivate an abundance mindset in all areas of life. Encourage growth. And lastly, your perspective. Perspective. You guard your self-talk. You guard your heart. You reframe the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you see yourself. If your confidence is at a 10, but the way that you see yourself is a 5, you'll never outperform a 5, right? So perspective, that's a shift within a shift. But if you lead with curiosity, think like a beginner, share resources amongst you and other leaders that have helped get you to the place that you are, and the people that are trying to get to where you are, you encourage growth in all areas of your life, your perspective will shift. Look, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please, if anything resonated from this episode, share with a friend. Rate, review. Please tell us what you thought about it. Follow the show on Instagram at DJ Chase or at Don't Touch My Mindset. Yo, like, we are back next week with another mindset. Like, take this and go implement. Go implement. Don't go to another podcast. Go implement. Like, we aim for much more than inspiration, but on to transformation. I love you guys. Yeah, we are back next week with a brand new mindset. Until then, please stay focused, stay inspired, stay connected, and don't let anyone touch your mindset.